say the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. To the air right away is May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We're going to throw. May. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
First down. First and 10.
It looks like they'll move things around here. They'll throw with May. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mac Hollins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Their own 36-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
May looking to run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second down and a yard. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here now, third and a yard.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Gain of 36 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and goal.
Henderson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Once more with Henderson. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, New England. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Up the middle, O'Chin. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get him out 3 down to the 38. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Achane gets it from the gun. Taken down at the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
It's Darren Waller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18, Raptor, 18, Raptor, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco. Take go.
Here's Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 7, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
Wilson. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up at a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air, May. Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete.
May's pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, it's May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st down, New England.
Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and goal, New England.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw here. May looking to run. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Crazy.
They're going on 4th down. May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 8 yards out. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Malik Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hiking 18.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 22
A good pickup there, a 22.
Another Dolphins first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, shot.
Here's Wilson. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19, Zach 75, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Now Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
60 back, 60 back, 70, 19 tight, 70 range, 70 range.
Wilson. Throw caught by Ochan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run Ochan. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Crazy.
Diggs in motion right. Looking to throw. May. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop him with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They need 12 here. It's third down.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Marshall now, the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. Touchdown, New England. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
May going to try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Dolphins 22.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Zach Wilson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Dolphins 30, Patriots 27.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But now an audible here into something else. Here's May. For right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for the Patriots.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hyatt goes in motion left. From the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's complete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise. Nice to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he'll tuck this and run. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air, May. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.